Hey, I know it has been a minute since I have been before you, but welcome to 2021. Listen, I am here to talk to you guys about getting fit financially. I know it is PPP time and everybody is excited. A lot of people are anxious about getting that money. And I am going to dive into a tidbit of that. But I want to tell you guys how important it is to make sure that you're always ready, that your business is always ready, no matter what finances are out there. And I know that we are not always financially in a place to have a CPA or being able to have a bookkeeper. And so I am going to do a series to help us to be able to understand what a profit and loss statement is, to be able to create maybe our own kind of small Excel spreadsheet, to know what our bottom line is, okay, to understand the importance of separating our personal bank account and our business bank account, understanding what an LLC is and a sole proprietor, an S corp, that kind of thing from the lamest terms, you know what I mean? And kind of how to start, your own business. If you don't know who I am, let me back up a little bit. I'm Tamika McNeil. And so I am a multi-business owner, and I don't want to sound haughty, like I'm all up there and stuff, because I've had my own trials and tribulations, okay? But I'm here to help you, okay? And if you need help processing your PPP application, hit me up. My email will be on the screen as I dive into just a little bit of the PPP information. I'm going to put up a PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to dive into a little bit of that information here for you. Okay? And so let's dig right into it. But I'm here to help you get financially fit. All right? Get some of this money. All right? Get some of this money that they're throwing at you and get it properly, so that when it's time to apply for whatever financial situation is out there, you got it. So when they say, hey, you got your profit and loss statement? You like, yeah, I got it. Whether you went to someone and they help you get it, you understand what your profit is. You know what I mean? You understand what your expenses are for your business. Okay? When they say, hey, you got your balance sheet? Yeah, I got my balance sheet. Hey, you got your cash flow statement? Yeah, my person got my cash flow statement, and I know kind of what it is. Not trying to turn you into an accountant, but that you understand your business. You understand what I'm saying? And you're not looking crazy when they ask you for that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's dig right into a little bit of this PPP stuff. Hang with me, y'all, and I got you. You feel me? And if you don't really, and you're not really ready to start your business, I'm going to even post some different streams of income to help you make some change, little money on the side. Watch some of my past videos and stuff about working from home. Let's dig right into it. All right, guys, so digging right into it. Getting ready for the PPP. Very exciting, guys. Again, this is great funding for businesses. We will walk into 2021 and beyond business ready and financially fit. Sorry about that. All right. So you guys have got to know what your business type is. Are you an LLC? Are you an S corp? Are you a corporation? Are you a sole proprietor? Sorry about that. Are you a independent contractor? All righty. You need to know and be able to list all of the owners and know if they have or own over 20% of the business. All right. You need to know your average monthly payroll costs. Okay. And there's some details about the average monthly payroll costs. And if you are interested in knowing more about those payroll costs, you can email me at tamikamcneil@gmail.com. And if you look at the bottom of this screen, there is my email address. I will email you more details about what is needed for your business to get prepared, and it'll have details about those average payroll costs. You also need to show your work. Borrowers must show their work on how they calculated the requested loan amount and retain the supporting documentation that they use to get to that figure. Okay? And again, if you email me, I'll have details on that information. Okie doke. All right. And going forward, 2019 proof of payroll costs, okay, or self employment income. Okay, so if you have employees, even as a partnership, you must provide one of these documents. You have to provide IRS Form 940, IRS Form 941. And please note, this is a quarterly form, so you must include all 4 quarters unless you were established less than a year ago. And if that is the case, then you need to provide a Form 941 for every quarter since you were established. IRS Form 944, and payroll processor records from a PEO, professional employer organization. Okay, I will go over this in more detail either later this week or next week if you need more clarification. And I'll also be providing an email that'll have more details on these requirements for your business if you email me and want more details. Again, my email is down below at tamikamcneil@gmail.com. If you send me an email and say, hey, I want more details, I will email you. Really important, your business must show a 25% difference in income between 2019 and 2020 or between quarters. Let me explain what this means and let me elaborate just a little bit. This means that in 2020, you have got to show that you made 25% less than you did in 2019 in at least one of those quarters. Remember, each year has 4 quarters, okay? So you need to choose at least one quarter and show that you made at least 25% less in one of those quarters of 2020 than you did in 2019, okay, in order to be able to qualify for the PPP. And if you were not in business in 2019, then you need to show that in 2020, you made at least 25% less in 2020 in one of your quarters than you did in the previous quarter. So, for example, you had to have been in business at least by February 15th of 2020 in order to qualify for the PPP. I'm going to say that again. You had to be in business by February 15th, 2020 in order to be able to qualify. So you're going to have to look at maybe, I'm just going to say quarter 4 of 2020 compared to quarter 1 of 2020 and show that in quarter 4 you made, or quarter 1, you made 25% less than you did in quarter 4 of 2020, and show that you didn't make as much. So again, I hope I'm not confusing you. So say for instance, you say in quarter one of 2020, you're telling us that, hey, I made 25% less in quarter one of 2020 than I did in quarter four of 2020. And so I need the PPP money because I ain't make that much money in quarter one than as I did in quarter four. I was hurting in quarter one, or vice versa. I made more money in quarter one of 2020 than I did in quarter four of 2020. And there was just a big difference. Or I made more money in quarter two of 2020 than I made in quarter three of 2020. There has got to be a 25% difference somewhere in there. Okay? So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or you can email me and I can hopefully clarify or clear that up. Alrighty, so that concludes what I'm going to be going over today in regards to the PPP. I will again post another video either this week, the week of January 4th, and or the week of January 11th, elaborating more on what is required for your businesses. I will have a series of how to make sure that you're maintaining your books properly for any funding going forward. Have a great afternoon, great morning, great rest of the year, and let's get our finances fit. Have a good one.